China's Eastern European strategy gets the cold shoulder. What's up, everyone? I'm Dredd. This article is courtesy of Politico. Let's hop into the details. China's divide and rule tactics in Eastern Europe are running into trouble. The 17+1 platform, created by Beijing in 2012 to build ties with 17 Central and Eastern European countries, looked like the 11+1 on Tuesday, when half of the 12 EU national leaders invited to the club failed to show up to pay homage to Xi Jinping. It's a stinging diplomatic setback for Xi, who had a first-class divide and rule card to play by offering to double China's food imports from Eastern Europe over the next 5 years. The 17+1 format has traditionally been a forum for Beijing to press its influence in Eastern Europe by pledging investments associated with the Belt and Road Initiative, a giant infrastructure and transport project linking China to EU markets. But Xi broached some new territory on Tuesday. In addition to his proposal to buy more food from the region, the Chinese president also vowed to improve customs procedures and raise the prospect of more Eastern Europeans, other than Serbians and Hungarians, receiving China's vaccine. However, this charm offensive is starting to fall flat. Eastern European countries are increasingly unconvinced that Beijing is really delivering the economic perks they originally imagined. More crucially, there are security relations to consider. All 6 countries that snubbed China on Tuesday were from the 2004 intake of Eastern European NATO members. Bulgaria, Romania, and Slovenia joined the 3 Baltic countries Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania in not sending their presidents or prime ministers to what China had hoped to be a Xi plus 17 leaders summit. Instead of national leaders, ministers represented those countries. Only a day before the event, Chinese diplomats were piling pressure on these capitals to send a higher-level representation, according to a diplomat from one of the 6 countries. The Baltic states, in particular Lithuania, took the lead here when its diplomats started investigating 3 weeks ago whether it was possible to underrepresent themselves in the summit. When it comes to the Baltic states, it's really simple. You have Russia, said Una Berzina Serenkova, head of the China Studies Center at Riga Stradins University in Latvia. China is already getting the idea that Baltic states are backing out slowly, even though it's not allowed divorce. So frantic were the last-minute diplomatic efforts at marshalling leaders that Beijing wouldn't publicly acknowledge the summit until 6 a.m. local time on Tuesday, conceding that leaders and high-level representatives from the 17 countries would be in attendance later in the day. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it informative, please consider giving the channel a subscribe.